Hey, Shad here with Speed Addicts, the fastest growing gear site on the web. And today we're going to uncrate the Klim Range GTX Boot. What's up, Speed Addicts fan? Before we jump in and give you the download on the Range Boot from Klim, do us both a favor. Subscribe to the Speed Addicts channel. It only takes a click, and that way you're up to date on the latest gear coming your way. We're always working hard here at Speed Addicts to get you the first look. Also, if you decide you would like to support us here at Speed Addicts, we really do appreciate that, and you can do so by shopping with us. So it's real easy. We put a link in the description below to get you over to the Klim Range GTX Boot at speedaddicts.com. You can purchase these boots, you can shop for other parts of gear, whatever you need for your next two-wheel adventure, we got you covered. Now, when we're talking about adventure, Klim always figures into the conversation when it comes to adventure moto gear. Definitely one of the leaders in the space. Klim, in case you're not familiar, is an American company. They're based out of Idaho, and they make some of the best adventure gear out there. The Range GTX Boot is actually a cold weather adventure riding boot. So this is like a hiker. It's got a very grippy sole, very comfortable off the bike, and it's got the BOA. It's got all sorts of cool stuff, and it is insulated. Now, if you're not riding in cold or cooler temperatures, you're gonna wanna look at that Outlander boot. It's the same kind of formula here, it just doesn't have the insulation. Price tag $249, making them a premium set of riding shoes or boots, sizes 7 to 14. Now let's talk about the fit. There are no half sizes here in this boot from Klim, and so what they've done is they've given you an extra insole spacer. So with every set of Range GTX boots, you're gonna get these little spacers, and what you should do if you're 10.5, you should order the 11 and then sneak these under the insole. It's gonna raise it up and make it a little bit snugger. So that's how they're handling those half sizes. Beyond that, the shoe or boot runs very true to size. So stick with your size. Again, if you're half size, round up and use the spacers. They are nice and wide as well. So Klim's gear is always generously cut. It's built for us wide American bodies, and the footwear is no different. If you have a narrow foot, you might want to go check out some Euro gear instead of going with Klim, because they are definitely on the wider side, which is great for a lot of our riders. So when it comes with fit and riding gear, we know you don't always get it right the first time. That's where we're going to hook you up with no cost returns. That's right, Speed Addicts doesn't nickel and dime you on that return shipping like those other corporate moto outfits. We're going to treat you like family, give you that free return label. If they don't work out, you can return for a refund, same day store credit, get a new set in a different size, whatever you got to do. The returns portal is open 24/7. To qualify, all you have to do is live in lower 48 states to qualify for those no cost returns, and just make sure the gear is brand new in the original condition. Okay, back to the boots, and enough with my shameless plugs. We have a Gore-Tex construction. Gore-Tex is a magical material. It is a hydro membrane, so it's going to keep the water out while allowing the hot, moist air your stinky feet are making to escape from the shoe. That's the membrane part. It's selective about what it allows in and out. Okay, you're also going to get 3M 200 gram thin slit insulation, making these good for cold to all the way through full-on winter temps. Keep in mind, if you're going to wear a winter sock, you should try these on with winter socks when they show up at your door and account for that. If you're going to wear a really thick wool sock, you might have to round up a half size. Keep that in mind. Now, the BOA system is really cool. A lot of the Klim footwear is coming with BOA now. And so in case you're not familiar, this is a ratchet and cable system. There are no laces. There are no zippers on either side of the Range GTX. So everything's done with the BOA. To undo it, you're going to click that out, and you can really stretch out the tongue to jump into this boot. Once you're in it, you're just gonna depress that BOA button and zip these up. So if you haven't had a set of shoes or boots with BOA, it's a pretty nice system. Moisture Wicking Breathable 3D mesh liner here, and I can go ahead and pull out the insole so you can see what you're working with there. Pretty nice stock insole, which is great. I mean, these things are, $250. They're not exactly inexpensive, so they did give you a nice arch and insole here. Very comfortable shoe on and off the bike. If you're looking for a casual, like riding hiker, you're gonna get off your machine once you get to your destination, walk around, maybe do some hiking. These are a great option, and let's check out that sole here. So This is their hyper grip with ice lock. So even the iciest, slipperiest, is that a word? Slipperiest parking lots are no challenge for the ice lock hyper grip. This is really, really grippy stuff here and quite comfortable. You got a little bit of a heel here. All right, let's flip this around and look at the toe box. One thing, it's hard to tell from the outside, but trust me, they're using Nesfit toe box technology. And so this is very anatomically correct to match the size of your foot, even in the toe box. Instead of having this big bulky toe box, they're really matching it to your anatomy and making the toe no bigger than it needs to be and fit your feet closer in the end, which is great when you're riding a machine. You have more control while you're wearing your footwear, and they do have a nice protection here stitched across the outside of the sole. This is an all leather upper, so this is actually genuine leather up here, and you get a nice heel box as well. This sole is nice and thick. There's not a steel shank, but it is very rigid. Even if you're standing up on your pegs a little bit, you shouldn't be fatigued too quickly. That about does it. This is the Klim Range GTX, the cold weather hiking riding boot from Klim that's going to give you a 1-year warranty and run you $249. If you still got questions, don't worry. Rider Sport's always standing by for you over at speedaddicts.com, where you can talk to a human over the phone, emails, or live chats. If you got a set of the Range GTX boots, let the community know how you like them in the comment section below. That does it for today. We'll see you next time to find out what's in the crate.